Hi there! Today I come to you with a tag video. This is the old book tag. Oh, this is the old books tag, originally created by Books and Pieces. I will leave the original video link down below. So let's get started. The first question is really easy. Have you ever bought a book that was made before you were born? The physical book, not the text. And considering which year I was born and the books that I own, I would say definitely yes. I have a lot of books that were before my birth, so yes. Which book on your shelf takes place in the oldest time period? I have a copy of the Iliad and the Bhagavad Gita, but there is another question, and I will answer these in that question. For these, then I have chosen these books: The Greek Myths. This is the Folio Society edition. It's a book set with 2 volumes. They're very nice, and they have also illustrations inside. Let me find one here. They have illustrations, and I have not read them all, but I want to, and I got them for €5 from a charity, and usually these cost like 40-50 sterling or dollars, I'm not sure, and they're very difficult to find and to ship to Malta because shipping costs probably more than the books. Let's say that. Now, third question. Have you got a book that was originally published in the same year you were born? I searched all my bookshelf for this, and I found one. It's not a fiction book, it's a non-fiction book, but it still was originally published, that's the first publication, in the same year that I was born. So, and that's Peter Singer. I always get confused if it's Singer or Singer. But anyway, I love this philosopher. So he's a utilitarian philosopher, but uses the utilitarian method to speak about animal rights. Anyway, this is Practical Ethics. This is the second edition, but it says Cambridge University Press because this is a textbook, 1993. First published 1993. And yes, that's the year that I was born. And this basically an ethics textbook, and it speaks about ethics and ethical issues, animals, the embryo and the fetus, rich and poor, basically poverty. I have another book on him, and that's The Life That You Can Save, and it's about poverty and what we all can do to reduce and eradicate poverty, and it's a very interesting book. So yeah, this book I have not read yet, but I was very amazed to find it in a bookstore in Malta, albeit it was a bookstore that sells arts books. So, but even the owner said that she doesn't have a lot of his books. So yeah. Fourth question: which book on your shelf have you had for the longest? Now I have a lot of children's books. I have ones which I inherited from my sister because she's older than me. So there were these books already in the house when I was born. But the ones that I remember are the oldest, and the ones that I remember reading were these books. Yes, they're a series, they're quite famous, and basically they're a lot of sexist, I realized, like I had known for a while. But yeah, these are the ones that I have that are still here, that are probably the oldest. And I also have this one, more sexist than the others. This means helping at home. It's in Maltese. You can see from the condition that's old. Which book, fifth question, which book have you had the longest but never read? I have a children's books which I got when I was around 10 or 11 by Enid Blyton, and I still have not read it. And it's a collection of short stories, and I like children's short stories, but I still have not read it yet. And it's here actually, let me show you. It's The Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton. It got a bit damaged, I think. But other than that, it still shows that it's okay. It's damaged here. That's because my cat got to it. Other than that, it's in perfect condition. And yeah, I still have not read this yet. Maybe someday. Sixth question. What's the oldest book on your shelves? Let me show you. Oldest book on my shelves is that one. It's Some Works by Ovid. The spine is broken, but considering its age and its condition, it's pretty good. I don't know, I don't think you can see. Okay, you can see now. These are that's thread in there, and that's making it embossed, and it's still intact text, but it's coming apart. And yes, let me show you the date. So yeah, that's the date, 1859. Basically, I got this from a convent that was having a book sale, and I went ballistic and bought a lot of old books. Seventh question: which book do you have that was written the longest time ago? I have the Bhagavad Gita by Vyasa. This is a Maltese translation, and it has the original Sanskrit. And also around that time, I don't know which is the oldest. I don't think that they know, but I have 3 copies of the Iliad. This is the Maltese one because I have already shown you the other 2 in my Bound of Books video. So yeah, this is the Iliad in Maltese, and it's as long as the other one, of course. So I think that these are my oldest ones. Fictionally, although I don't know, yeah, they are fiction. Non-fiction, I have the prehistory, the prehistory of East Africa. It also takes place in an old time, but it's a non-fiction book, so I went with fiction. That was all for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully if some of you are seeing it and have never done this tag before, I tag you and I tag everyone that wants to take part. This is a fun book. Old books are seriously fun. Bye for now.